girls and boys. Today we're going to read a book called Walter's Wonderful Web by Tim Hopgood. Tim Hopgood wrote all the words. He came up with the ideas. He's the author. Walter's Wonderful Web, a first book about shapes. Do you know what a shape is? Have you heard that word before? Let's find out more about shapes. Walter's Wonderful Web. By Tim Hopgood. Walter wished he could spin a perfect web, just like his friends. But Walter's webs weren't perfect. They were wibbly-wobbly. And when the wind blows, wibbly-wobbly webs always blow away. But Walter was determined. So one morning he decided to start with something simple. Determined. Do you know what that word means? Determined. When you are determined, you will not let anything stop you. You have something in mind that you want to do or get better at, and you keep working at it. Determined. So Walter was determined, and he decided to start with something simple. Very carefully, he made a small web in the shape of a... Let's look at this. Let's trace those sides again and count them. 1, 2, 3. What shape has 3 sides? A triangle. Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter started again. This time he made a bigger web in the shape of a... What shape is that? Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. This shape has 4 sides. And do you know what I notice? What I observe? This side is the same as this side. And it's the same as this side, which is the same as this side. It has 4 sides, and all 4 sides are the same. It is a square. Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter sighed and started again. This time he made a longer web in the shape of a... What shape is that? Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. This shape has 4 sides, just like our square did. Is it a square? No, it looks different than the square. The square had 4 sides that were all the same. Is this side the same as this side? No. Is this side the same as this side? No. This shape has 2 short sides. 1, 2. And it has 2 long sides. 1, 2. It has 4 sides. 2 are short and 2 are long. This shape is a rectangle. Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter sighed. Then he stretched his legs and made a taller web in the shape of a... What shape is that? Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. Is it a square? Is it a rectangle? Those have 4 sides. Do they look the same? It doesn't look like a rectangle. It doesn't have 2 shorts and 2 longs. Is it a square? Does it have 4 sides that are all the same? Oh, they do look like they're the same length. It does have 4 sides that are the same, but it doesn't look like a square to me. Look at that. The corner of this looks like the corner of a sheet of paper. Here's a sheet of paper that I have. And look, this corner matches up with that. A square has corners kind of like a piece of paper. See? Like that. The rectangle also has corners that are like a sheet of paper. See how it goes just like a piece of paper? But this shape with 4 sides, and they happen to all be the same length, does it have... Oh no, it does not. See, it doesn't fit inside of there. It doesn't fit inside of there. It does not have corners like a sheet of paper. Do you know what this shape is called? Some people call it a diamond. Tim Hopgood, the author of this book, called it a diamond. Do you know what mathematicians call this shape? A rhombus. Can you say rhombus? Rhombus. Whoosh, whoosh went the wind, and it blew that web away too. Perhaps my webs should be more round, thought Walter. Have you heard of a shape that is round and has curved lines instead of straight lines? I wonder what shape he'll build next. So he climbed up and down. He twisted and twirled. Could this be Walter's first web? And he has been working hard. He has not given up. He has been determined. Is it his first perfect web? Well, nearly. It wasn't a perfect web, but it was an almost perfect. What shape goes round and round with one curved line and no corners? It's a circle, and it looked strong. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh went the wind. Poor Walter hit the ground with a bump. Walter was tired and upset. He felt like giving up. But as the sun went down, oh, he's been working all day, he thought about all the different shapes he had made. Remember, he made a triangle and a square and a rectangle and a rhombus and a circle. They were not wibbly wobbly. He was working hard. And all at once, he knew just what to do. So he took a deep breath and set to work. Whoosh went the wind. It didn't stop Walter or his web, not this time. And as the stars came out, Walter's web shone in the moonlight. It was better than perfect. It was a truly wonderful web. Look at all the different shapes he put into it. I see a rhombus. I see lots of rhombuses. 1, 2, 3. I see rectangles. I see triangles. I see circles inside of triangles. Wow, he has been working so hard. It is a truly wonderful web. These shapes are all shown in this book. Which shape is a triangle? What color is it? How many sides does a triangle have? Count them. Which shape is the square? What color is it? And how many sides does the square have? Which shape is a rectangle? What color is it, the rectangle? How many sides does a rectangle have? How are the rectangle and the square the same? How are they the same? What is the same about them? How are the rectangle and the square different? Which shape is a rhombus? What color is the rhombus? Yes, this one is the rhombus. Some people call it a diamond. Mathematicians, people that study math, they call it a rhombus. How are the rhombus and the square the same? How are the rhombus and the square different? Which shape is a circle? What color is the circle? Does a circle have any sides? What about corners? Does a circle have any corners? So we have a triangle with 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. And the triangle has 3 corners, 1, 2, 3. Mathematicians also call those vertices. Here's the rectangle, and it has 1 vertices, 2 vertices, 3 vertices, 4 vertices or corners, and it has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. The sides are not the same. It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Our circle is made of a big curved line. It does not have any sides. It does not have any corners. Our rhombus is made of 4 sides. And even if all 4 of the sides are the same, it's still not like the square, because the square has corners or vertices that kind of look like the ones on a sheet of paper, whereas these don't. These corners are all the same. But these corners are big, like big open mouths, and these corners are small, like they're not very hungry mouths at all. They don't look like the ones on a piece of paper. Thank you for reading about Walter with me and how he was determined to keep working hard, to keep making his work better. He didn't give up. He kept trying, and he could build a wonderful web.